Now, I hope you are all ready for the yoga session. Dr. Apar has joined us. Dr. Apar is Deputy Director of the School of Yoga and Naturopathy at S-VYASA University. He is a Bachelor in Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences, BNYS doctor. He has done his PhD in yoga, and his area of research involved assessing the effect of Kumbhaka, a particular way of breathing where you hold your breath, on the heart rate variability and several psychophysiological markers of this breathing. He has published more than 30 papers in peer-reviewed journals, and he has been invited speaker in several national and international conferences. I invite Dr. Apar Saoji to conduct a practical yoga session where I request all the delegates to actually join and perform the yoga with him on yoga for COVID-19. Over to Dr. Apar.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hemant, for those beautiful words. And I'm privileged to be part of this wonderful conference organized by NIMHANS. I would like to thank the entire team of Yantra 2020 for inviting and putting together this wonderful knowledge that we are gaining through the sessions, as well as all the talks that we have had. I would like to share my screen because if somebody is not able to look at my video, probably they can do that. I'm not able to do that.
We will enable you the screen sharing rights.
Yeah, I'm able to do so. So, as very recently, I think 2 days back, our Honorable Health Minister and Ayush Minister have released the Yoga and Ayurveda protocol for COVID-19 management. These practices are basically a gist of those enlisted practices with the objective of enhancing the cardiorespiratory functions. We are in this unprecedented situation of COVID, which is affecting the respiratory system, and we need to really boost our cardiorespiratory functions. So the practices which we will be doing will help in enhancing the cardiorespiratory functions. Another major thing that we are all facing because of this situation is the stress and anxiety. And these practices will definitely help us to conquer the stress and anxiety, as well as to modulate the immune function to make sure that we are able to help ourselves to prevent getting infected, or at least if we are infected, we are able to recover well. So I would like you people to kindly sit comfortably. If you're sitting on a floor, sit cross-legged, keeping your back and neck erect. Gently close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. Take a couple of deep breaths. And just relax. Let us now connect our body, breath and mind together as we go along with the practices. Just to connect our awareness with ourselves, we will begin with 3 rounds of Omkara. Keeping the eyes closed, take a deep breath while breathing out, chant Om. Enjoy the resonance of Omkara, relaxing you. Once again, take a deep breath. One last round, feeling the resonance throughout the body, spreading like a wave of relaxation. Take a deep breath. Gently open your eyes. It is now time that we switch from Jnana Yoga to Raja Yoga. So I want you to begin with the loosening exercises. We can either do it in the sitting position or we can do it in the standing position. I would rather prefer all of us to stand so that, we have been sitting for a long time listening to the talks. Let us stand up and do these practices. We shall begin with the loosening exercises for the neck. Very simple practices. We will begin with the forward and backward bending of the neck in the center position. We will take a breath, and while taking the breath, we will bend the neck backwards, trying to roll our head, back of the head on the neck. While breathing out, we come to the center and move forward, trying to touch your chin to the chest. Do it along with your breath, as slow as you can, feeling the muscles of your neck relaxing and getting stretched alternatively. Do it for 3 more rounds with your breathing. While breathing up, exhale and down. Be slow, no jerky movements. After 5 rounds, just come back to the position in the center and relax, feeling the muscles of your neck being warmed as fresh flow of blood reaches the area. Moving further, let us go for the sideward bending of the neck. All that we are going to do is breathe in the center. While breathing out, we will bend the right neck on the right side, trying to reach the right ear to the right shoulder as much as we can. Do not raise your shoulder. While breathing in, come back to center. Breathing out, go on the opposite side. Make sure there is no haphazard movement. Let the movement flow smoothly. Breathe in center, breathe out to the side. 5 rounds on each side. Enjoy the stretch and contraction of the neck muscles as you go along. Do it with your breathing. If possible, you can close your eyes. Feel, be aware of your body. Once you complete 5 rounds, stop in the center, relax, closing your eyes, feeling the neck, all the muscles around the neck. Next, we will move on to the shoulder rotation. All that we are going to do for this particular practice is stretch our hands in front of us and fold at the elbow, placing the fingers on the shoulder. And now try to join the elbows in front of you and go for large circles using your elbows. As large as you can. Do not worry about your breathing while doing this practice. Just do it feeling the stretch at your neck, chest, and the shoulders, between the shoulder blades. 5 rounds upwards. And once you complete 5 rounds, go for the opposite direction, downward. Try to make large circles using your elbows. If possible, keep your eyes closed. Feel the breath flowing along as you continue the practice. Once you complete 5 rounds of shoulder rotation, just drop your hands and relax. Try and close your eyes for a minute. Take a few moments to realize the changes because of the shoulder rotation at your neck, shoulder, moving further, we will be going for the spinal twist. For this practice, I would want you to have about a feet distance between both your legs so that you have better balance. And now bring your both hands in front of you. And from here, what we are going to do is twist and go back. Once again, come back to center and go on the opposite side. You can do it faster as well. There is no problem. You can do as comfortable to you, feeling the twist of the spine. Do it for 5 rounds on both the sides, enjoying the swing as we move the hand on either sides. Once you complete 5 rounds on either sides, just drop your hands, relax, keeping your legs slightly apart, your hands hanging freely, eyes gently closed. Feel the warmth of your body. Relax. As you catch your breath, we will be going for the practice of the first of the asanas, that is Tadasana. Now for this particular practice, what we are going to do is again keep about half to 1 foot distance between the legs. This will enable us to have better balance. We need to interlock our fingers. And now, as we breathe in, I want you to stretch your hands up and raise on your toes. Stand on your toes. Fix your gaze in front of you on a single point as you hold the position with normal breathing. Enjoy the stretch of the whole body, from the tips of the toes to the top of your head as you perform Tadasana. Slowly, while breathing out, drop your hand down and place your heels on the floor. Release your fingers, keeping about half to 1 foot distance between the legs. Eyes closed, hands hanging freely. Feel, enjoy the changes in your body as you relax after the practice of Tadasana. All the asanas are supposed to lead us to relaxation. There is no asana without relaxation. And therefore, it is very important that we relax and be aware of our own body as we do all the practices. Moving further, We will be going for the practice of Padahastasana. Now, there is a caution here. People who have lower back pain, slip disc, hernia or high blood pressure, heart problems, they should not be performing this practice. Now for this particular practice, what we are going to do, this is a forward bending position. I will demonstrate it once and then we will do it together. All that we are going to do is, while breathing in, we raise our both hands sideways, turning the palm when the hands are at the shoulder level. Continue to breathe in and stretch the hands above the head. Now, while breathing out, we bend forward from the lower back, stretching the hands forward till we can either reach our toes, feet, or ankles. Please be comfortable. Do not exert yourself. Do only as much as you can and hold this position without bending the knees. By coming back, we will be breathing in and stretching the hands up, and breathing out, we will be bringing it down. So let us do it together. Place both your legs together, hands beside the body. Now breathing in. Raise your hands sideways and take them up above the head. Now breathing out, bend forward till you can reach your toes or feet or ankle. Maintain this position with normal breathing, feeling the stretch at the back of your thighs, back of your legs, the lower back fully stretched. You can also feel the warmth as the blood flows to the head region. Enjoy these beautiful changes due to Padahastasana. Now, while breathing in, raise up, bring your hands up. While breathing out, bring the hands down. We have had wonderful stretch for our lower back and the back of the body. Just keep your legs slightly apart. Close your eyes, hands hanging freely. Enjoy the changes because of Padahastasana. You would be able to feel the tingling sensation, the warmth at the back of the legs. Relax. In yoga, whenever we perform asanas, we do complementary postures, that is, the opposite directions are balanced. And for Padahastasana, the complementary posture is Ardha Chakrasana. Now for this particular posture, I would recommend you to have about shoulder distance or about 1 foot distance between your legs. Place your hands at your waist. You can just watch me doing it. Place your hands at your waist, fingers pointing outwards. Try to pull your elbows as close as you can. And now, while breathing in, you need to bend backwards. And this is the position that we need to maintain with normal breathing. Try to ease in this position. Maintain, and then breathing out and forward, and release your hands. Relax. Relax by again keeping your legs apart, hands hanging freely, eyes being gently closed. Feel the wonderful stretch on the abdomen now turned into relaxation. We have done a forward bend, we have done a backward bend, we have done the whole body stretch by Tadasana. Let us now do a sideward bending position called as Trikonasana. In this position, what we do is we have about 3 to 4 feet distance between our legs. Now, keeping the legs in this position, we breathe in and raise the hands at the shoulder level while we breathe in. And while breathing out, we bend sideways. Please remember, not forward, not backward. We bend sideways till we can reach the ankle, toes, or feet. The hand above remains stretched and you look at the palm above. Maintain this position with normal breathing. Enjoy the stretch at the root of your thighs, the inner aspect of your thighs. Stretch on the side of your trunk. While releasing, breathe in. Bring your hands up, breathe out and drop them down. Just take a breath before we go ahead with the opposite side. Now breathe in, raise the hands again and breathe out, bend on the opposite side. Same posture. Enjoy the beautiful stretch on the inner aspect of your thighs. Your trunk is contracted on one of the sides and stretched fully on the opposite. Enjoy. And now, gently come up. Drop your hands and bring your legs together. Now, I would like you to kindly sit down. You can either sit down on floor or take a chair. Wherever, however you're sitting, please make sure that you keep your back and neck erect. We are going to do some breathing practices. And Kapalabhati would be the first among them. Kapalabhati is a Shuddhi Kriya cleansing technique in which we are going to breathe out forcefully. And while breathing out forcefully, we flap the abdomen. But at the same time, make sure that we are not straining ourselves. So I recommend about 30 strokes per minute for about 1 to 2 minutes, as much as you are comfortable. But please remember, if you have had any recent surgeries, if you have episodes of epilepsy or heart problems or severe low back pain, please avoid this practice. You can watch me do it, and if you're aware, you can just start. All you need to do is, in this position, you take a deep breath, and while breathing out, we do it unless we start feeling breathless. Please make sure that there are no movements of your chest or shoulders. Your face remains smiling throughout the practice. Once you complete the practice of Kapalabhati, you would observe that for some time your breathing stops as the carbon dioxide is washed out of the system. The feeling of Kevala Kumbhaka. And once you restart breathing following the practice of Kapalabhati, you start breathing slow and deep. Moving further, we are going to practice Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, also known as the Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. For this practice, we need to adapt Nasika Mudra in the right hand. All you need to do is fold the index and middle finger, okay, and remaining 3 fingers remain stretched. Now we will be using the thumb to close the right nostril when instructed and the other 2 fingers to close the left nostril when instructed. The alternate nostril breathing is a very, very effective practice to reduce stress, inflammation. So now you need to breathe in through both the nostrils and close the right nostril using the thumb. Breathe out through the left nostril. Breathe in through left nostril. Once you complete the breath, breathe out through right. Breathe in through the right nostril. Close the right nostril and breathe out through left. Very simple practice. All you need to do is change the nostril after you breathe in. Continue to breathe in and out, alternative nostrils. Make sure that you are not forcing the breath. Let the flow of breath remain natural. Just alter the nostrils. Enjoy the flow of breath. If possible, keep your eyes closed and be one with your breathing. Once you complete about 5 to 9 rounds, you can drop your hand. Continue to keep your eyes closed. Be relaxed. Enjoy the flow of your breath, being balanced between both the nostrils. Let us move on to the next practice, Bhramari Pranayama. Bhramari means the sound of honeybee. So we create the sound of humming of a honeybee, and to enhance the vibrations, we are going to close our ears using our index fingers. You can also use the Shanmukhi Mudra. To keep it simple, let us just close the ears using the index fingers. We will be doing it for 5 rounds. So if you are not aware of the practice, all you need to do is breathe in through both the nostrils. While breathing out, you make the humming sound and stretch it as long as possible. We will be doing it for 5 rounds. We can start. Continue to feel the vibrations of Bhramari as you go along with the practice. For 2 more rounds, take a deep breath. One last round. Once you complete 5 rounds, you can drop your hands. Keep your eyes closed and feel the resonance of Bhramari merging into deep silence. Just scan through your body, part by part, starting from your toes, your feet, calf muscles, your knees, thighs, your buttocks, your back, all the muscles of the back. If there is any tension anywhere, just mentally relax that body part. Collapse your shoulders. Relax your arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms and fingers. Be aware of the movement of your abdomen as you breathe. Relax the muscles of your abdomen. Relax your chest. Try and feel the subtle heartbeats. Just be aware and relax your heart. Relax your neck muscles. Have a beautiful smile on your face, just the way Buddha has. A smile that relieves all the stresses and worries. Enjoy being with yourself, being peaceful, being comfortable and at ease with your own self. As we keep our eyes closed, enjoy the dark around and in front of your eyes. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your forehead and the entire head region. Your whole body, from the tips of the toes to top of your head. Just enjoy being with yourself as you become aware of your breathing at the tip of your nostrils. Feel the flow of breath. As you inhale, cool air goes in the body. As you breathe out, warm air leaves your body. Be aware of the change of temperature. Expand your awareness from the tips of the nostril, going inwards, tracing the flow of breath from the nostril to your throat and finally to your chest. As you breathe out, air leaves your lungs, passes through the throat and moves out of the body. Just be connected with your breathing and try to consciously slow it down. As described in Hatha Yoga, as the breath flows, so does the mind. And therefore, as we slow down our breath, our mind also becomes calm. Just enjoy being in this very comfortable, relaxed state of body, breath and mind. You are at ease with yourself. Your body is resting. Breath is slow. and mind is calm. We are in the state of yoga, the state of joining, connecting with our own selves. And as we attain peace with ourselves, we also pray, be grateful to the Almighty for giving us this wonderful day where we can sit and listen to wonderful talks, enhance our learning. Be thankful to God, whomever is the God that you like, nature, for giving us this wonderful life. Let us be connected with ourselves and the entire nature surrounding us. Let us be peaceful with ourselves and the entire cosmos. With that thought, let us pray for the well-being of the whole universe. I request you to join hands in Namaskar Mudra, and we will be chanting one Omkara and 3 Shantis. Take a deep breath. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms vigorously on each other, generating warmth, and gently give massage to your face, your neck. Looking at your palms, blinking, gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, and have a wonderful evening.
Dear Dr. Apar, I am really thankful to you for a really wonderful yoga session. I thoroughly enjoyed it with you, and it was able to bring that sense of relaxation and calmness towards the end of the day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Hemant.
Yes, if the audience has any questions, they can put in the chat box. Dr. Apar will try to answer them. In the meanwhile, I would like to felicitate Dr. Apar. So I welcome Dr. Sanchari, who is the senior resident of psychiatry in our department, to kindly felicitate Dr. Apar, and I request Dr. Shalu to please collect the award on behalf of Dr. Apar. So Dr. Apar, because you could not be there physically, we are requesting our faculties to collect the award on your behalf, and we will make sure that it reaches you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
an honor. Thank you. Thank you. I think there is one question that has been asked,
Yes, please
which
try to
I would
answer.
like to answer.
Yes.
Tadasana, we keep our feet together. There are variations through various schools. And the reason why I kept the legs slightly apart is because we are doing it virtually. I do not really know who is having what kind of health problems, and therefore I just wanted to go easy. The asanas can be easy and difficult. We can always play with the difficulty of asanas as we go along with the practice. And therefore, I wanted to keep it a very, very simple session. And the purpose was not to actually emphasize on the asana. It was rather that connect using the body for connecting with yourself. So it doesn't really matter whether you join your legs or not. You can have your own variations in your own limitations. If you can do it with legs together, wonderful. if you cannot, there is no problem with that. So I think I have answered that question.
Are there any other questions? Or okay, so there are no other questions. Thank you very much.